about seeking. Guys, we're about to finish. So, an example of seeking is what I did at the beginning of the session. Right? I wanted you to seek in a way that will be best for my activities. The activities I prepared them. But some activities require some kind of seeking. But let's just not consider a teaching role like this because it's really restricting me. I can't see you in different patterns because we have roles like that. But let's imagine a classroom with chairs like this. You can really control that. You have chairs like this, you can see them in different patterns. But they won't ask that question, this is for all what they do. I have a variety of activities, like I'm doing some debates. Students are preparing for a presentation. Students are listening and writing. Do I really have to have different seeking patterns like this? Or will it make a difference? So if they are listening, for example, is it the same if I did it like this or like this? Is it the same? Or each seeking pattern has a purpose? Yeah, right? With this, looks good. So, in this class, I have different teaching situations. Like, for example, I have you are explaining grammar and vocabulary. How should you see the students while doing this? Students are checking their answers before you provide them with the correct answers. You are checking their answers before I show them the answer key. How should you see them? So in this piece of paper, I have the teaching situations and I have some seeking patterns. As you can see, under each seeking pattern, there is the name of the seeking pattern. So this is called pairs. This is called enemy corners. Enemy corners. Face to face. Public meeting. So we have names, right? Good. So in front of each teaching situation, in front of each teaching situation, write the proper seeking pattern. By the way, you can choose more than one. So for explaining grammar, maybe there's a book, maybe finance. So I write here. Pairs, comma, patterns. Easy. So 7 situations, bunch of seeking patterns. Write what's suitable in each situation. Easy. Please write this in groups. I want you to work as groups. Can you do that? Yeah, you have 3 minutes. Work as groups and check your ideas of seeking patterns. Good. Alright, guys, have you finished? Because we're running out of time. Have you finished? Yes or no?
No. Just 1 minute.
Good. Now, please check your answers as 2 groups. See, I'm doing the thing that please you check your answers together. You guys, please check your answers. At least the ones you did. You guys check your answers as 2 groups. Please check your answers. Guys, just come close, come close, come close, come close. Don't let us. Okay, so do you have similar or different answers?
Similar.
Are you lying? Because I felt it like similar. If you said different, you're going to say how different. Okay, check your answers. So, for example, pairs, buzz, groups, and wheels are suited for debates, checking your questions. Okay, guys, easy. Okay, do you have any question about this? Okay, so always put in mind that you can change the seating of your students if you can, if you have the possibility. Okay, you can Google the benefit of using each seating pattern to like match it with the activity. All right. Last thing, I won't add much, but I want you to look up, maybe on Google, or maybe think about different board layouts, the board views. How can you make your board like this? It's very good. I have my own board layout. When I enter the classroom, the first thing I do is I organize the main layout of my board, and then I start teaching. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Good. So, in some centers, they make it like a must. You have to organize your board before you start teaching. So if it is not a must for you, at least you make it a must for yourself. So don't just start teaching because I know, guys, the teachers who taught you, did you really like the teacher? You love the teacher who has this organized board more than the one who has this structured board?
Yes.
So if you as a student like this kind of teacher more, why don't you give your students this version of the teacher? Think about it, okay? So here I say some teachers unintentionally prevent students from learning. Try to think of the reasons that prevent students from learning. I told you at the beginning of the session, you gave your instructions and the students didn't understand. Teacher, what should we do? You called them stupid, but I said you might be the reason. You might be preventing them from learning. So how can you prevent your students? You're the teacher. How should I prevent my students? I'm here to let them learn. How can I prevent them really from learning? Clarify or elicit? You should elicit more. Don't clarify. What else? How can you prevent your students from learning?
Constant instructions.
You don't do it.
Unintentional.
Yeah, good. What else? You have to give me something. Yes. You have to give me something. How can you prevent your students from learning in the classroom?
Help them or support.
Prevent, I mean, to stop them from learning. So you're doing something wrong. No, I mean, okay. Look, maybe you have a high TTT. Okay, you're talking too much. Yes, so when you talk too much, you prevent. My question was, how do you prevent them? You're a bad teacher. So how do you prevent them? When you have high TTT, you prevent them from learning. Because they are not talking, you're the only one talking. You are not really learning. You're echoing. Confusing, good job. He went to school. I'm repeating, wasting time. I'm preventing him from learning. Just say, good. Great example. Good answer. Don't repeat. Right? But some of you might say, but still you're talking. Yeah. He said he went to school. This was his answer. I said, great. He said 3 words, I said 1. Is it really high TTT? Because if I echoed, very high TTT. Helpful sentence completion. He was talking and he said, I'm trying to help him, so I'm completing his sentence. I went to school. I think I'm helping him out. Let him, he will complete the sentence. He will do a mistake. I want him to do a mistake. This is how he learns. Don't complete his sentences. Complicated and unclear instructions, and I think we've seen out, right? No ICQs. They will ask you, what should we do? You will repeat it again. You will prevent them from learning. Asking, do you understand? blah. فاهمين يا ولد؟ فاهمين. Let's start. Don't ask them such questions. Ask them questions to really check they understood. Okay? Like the CCQs and ICQs. Insufficient authority or over politeness. So I might be like, hey, shut down, sit down. I'm having big authority in
inside the classroom. So they are very afraid. Or I'm so polite that they are just nagging me and having this chaos inside the classroom. I can't really control them. So don't be authorized, don't be over polite. I mean, of course, we were not polite. Guys, am I polite in the session? I've told all of you. When I enter the lecture, am I polite? I mean, like, can you talk when I'm talking? I did. Do that. The running commentary. Do you remember the first class? The limb C instruction? What's an example of running commentary? Okay, guys, so we are going to read a passage about going to India, and I want you to work in pairs to answer 5 questions. We have a reading. It's about traveling to India. In pairs, answer the questions. Please. We are going to stop doing this. This is running commentary. Make your instructions simple. Stop saying we are going to do. Just do. We're going to open the book, page 5, and we're going to have a reading. Open your book, page 5. This reading passage. Traveling to India, answer the 5 questions. Okay, easy? You understand? Yes. Lack of confidence. Over helping. I said if I'm helping them this much, they are not really there. What does it mean, guys? People at the last row. Hello. Wake up, guys. Wakey. Slow. What's the meaning of swimming with the fastest? Okay, so who knows the answer to this question? Confused. Good. Who can answer this question? Difficulty. Great. Good. So he's always answering, and I'm saying good. Nobody is participating except him, and I'm swimming with him. You know this lovely student we always have? He's so good, he gives me answers. So at least somebody can help me in this issue. If nobody else is giving me answers, right? They are not giving me answers. At least Ahmed gives me answers. So who can answer this? Ahmed, please. Who can answer that? Wait a minute. Nobody? So Ahmed, please. Because he's giving me answers. I'm swimming with the class. Don't do that. Let everyone participate. That's their right, by the way. You're not doing them a favor. Not really listening or hearing only the language mistakes. You're doing mistakes. I'm only listening to your language mistakes. Why don't you sometimes, when they say something really good, you praise it? Somebody said, I lack the confidence. That's a really good sentence. So I listened to that, and when I finished, I said, guys, I was listening to you, and somebody, don't say names, somebody said, I lack the confidence. That's a very good use of language. So you can also listen to good things. Okay? What's the meaning of rapport? It's not rapport. It's not rapport. The Z is silent. It's rapport. It's a French word. Thank you. Yes. We're making fun of this word. Guys, do you love me?
Yes.
Do you need me? I know that many students hate Dr. Magdy because I'm strict somehow, but I know that many students love me. And they love me because I'm building a rapport with them. I know how to let them like having this fun with me. And that's it. Yeah.
Don't you think echoing actually helps with younger age groups?
Oh yes, of course. Guys, hello, Noor has asked a very good question. Listen, she's saying, is echoing sometimes helpful for young learners? Yes. But this is a course for adults. This is why I say it's bad. When you're teaching adults, don't really echo, but teach very young learners, they need you to repeat. Okay? That's what we did today. Hopefully you agree that we discussed all of that. Okay? And you guys have any questions? No question? If you have questions, because we run out of time, we can post it to the group. We don't really have time to do that. If only you're not in the group, when we finish, let me put you in there. Okay? I will send you the 2 links. You have to do your attendance, and please do this evaluation. Okay? Okay, we finished. Thank you guys, and I hope you really like this session. Thank you.